happening, everybody? Welcome to Freakillz.com, and welcome to a pickup video. Nothing fancy here today, guys. We're just going to go over a little bit of history for this new channel. So first, this is Ready, Set, Retros. My son and I are the Ready, Set, Retros. The two of us together will be game hunting up here in Oregon, and I fell in love with game hunting back in Arizona with my friends, and they introduced me to collecting and trading and picking up cool stuff. So what we're going to go over today is, that, and what I got in Arizona my first week of collecting. This was, so Sunday to Sunday when I left. And so these are all the things I picked up in Arizona in 7 days of officially being a retro collector. And I want to share it with you guys. So here they come. They're pretty cool. So the things I'm not going to show you guys is I picked up a Nintendo 64, a Super Nintendo, and a PlayStation 2 console as well, on top of all this big pile of sweet games, and some of them have some stories. So what started me retro collecting is this one right here. So we got Legend of Zelda Gold Cart. Thank you to Retro J for that one. And he gave us a good deal on it, and it was a great game from my childhood. Some amazing stories with that one. So that, of course, led me to picking up this one, Adventures of Link. And thank you to Retro Remix Nation for that one. He had it in his shop, Black Box Gaming. And I picked that up because, well, you can't have one without the other now, can you? Not exactly fair. And then we moved on. We scored a Mega Man 2. We scored a original Ninja Gaiden. A lot of those came from Black Box Gaming. And a Castlevania. First one. Come on, focus. My lens isn't focusing. There we go. That's a Castlevania. And then we also... Now, this one we traded for. We did a pretty good deal. We went to the Park and Swap. We got ourselves a copy of Wii Sport and Wii Sport Resort for a very low amount. Traded those into Black Box Gaming for Metroid. So, scored a Metroid for Wii Sport and Wii Sport Resort. This next one I want to talk about, I got to find the other cartridge that I got with it, was a 2-for deal. So... I got Spy Hunter, and I got original Final Fantasy. Now, the way I got them both in one 2-for deal was the guy at the Park and Swap did not want to talk shop on this bad boy here. He would not reduce the price. So I bundled it together, got him to work a deal where I got both for a very good value, and ended up making a little bit of money. So pretty good deal there. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the first one, got this on some trade credit. Pretty good deal. Then after that, we picked up a Dracula's Curse, Castlevania 3. Also on some trade credit there, so a really good deal. Excite Bike. Picked that up in a trade-in that came into Black Box Gaming. Figured might as well get Excite Bike. It's a Black Box game and quite a collectible and fun to go after. Now, this last Nintendo cartridge, there's a fun story behind it. So we actually got this for free. So it's a pretty valuable game, right around $30 to $35 for the card only, depending on the condition. This one, the sticker's a little beat up. So Kevin had it in his case at Black Box for a little while, and I had been eyeing it, toying over whether or not I was going to pick it up. And a gentleman in his shop had trade credit and looked at him and said, Retro, take it off my credit and give it to him. So we picked up Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, literally for free. Nice gentleman. I don't know his name, but I want to give a shout out to a regular at Black Box Games. He hooked me up with a copy of Mike Tyson's Punch-Out completely for free. Other things we snagged for the N64, we got ourselves a Mario Kart 64, and we got ourselves a Mario Party 2. Both those came on with me because as soon as the wife found out I had an N64. She told me those are her favorite games. And, well, so. And then also I got the text of, you better not come home without a GoldenEye if you have an N64. So we picked up a GoldenEye. Not too expensive of a pickup, but totally worth it. And then the pièce de résistance of the games we picked up for the 64 while we were in Arizona. Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. So, good one there. Alright, now we move on to couple of our small cartridges before we move on to my favorite things we picked up while we were down there. And what those are going to be is thank you to my brother Brandon. aka Boyd Odyssey. He's been on the show before. My buddy Brandon, best brother in the world. Third Strike for Dreamcast. All right, disc only, but still a sweet pickup for my Dreamcast I already owned. Little things we picked up. Pretty beat up copy of Kingdom Hearts. We got it for free, so not going to complain about the case condition. Not an expensive game in this one. We got Armored Core 2. Not expensive, but fun to play. I like it. I enjoy it. It's one of my favorite games ever. Alright, now we're going to go over some of the more fun ones we picked up while we were down there for one of my favorite systems in the world. So we've got Super Punch-Out for Super Nintendo. Really good stuff. Super Mario World. So, awesome. This one's got a little story with it. We got a Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. We got this one for a really good deal because the gentleman who sold me the Super Nintendo had a duplicate of it in his collection, so he only charged me what he had put into it. So it's worth around $30. We paid much less than that because a friend hooked us up. So cool hookup on that one. And then the cornerstone of any Super Nintendo collection that you have to have if you're a Super Nintendo player or collector, Super Metroid. This bad boy is amazing. If you've never played it, you must have been living under a rock, but had to get a Super Metroid. So those are all the cartridges I picked up in Arizona in 1 week's time. 1 week of collecting. So that was from Sunday officially saying I am a retro collector now to the following Sunday when I left the state. That's what I picked up. So thanks to all my friends. Thanks to Retro J, Retro Remix Nation, my buddy Cameron, who doesn't have a YouTube that I know of, Retro's wife Allison, Black Box Gaming, all of those guys. Thank you guys so much for helping me learn about retro stuff and also hooking me up with some cool deals. So enjoy the new channel, guys. We'll be doing live hunts with me and my son, and we'll be putting up more pickup videos. So I hope you enjoyed it. And that is, well, how they say in the business, a wrap-up.